Man, I had to touch base on this topic, man. This Lil Durk OTF situation, man. Cause bro, I can't believe, I ain't gonna call Durk dumb or stupid, but I just can't believe Durk made these type of decisions, these type of mistakes, man. In this type of crime, this high of a caliber situation, crime like this, bro. Like, for one, Durk, you was a multi-millionaire, man. He is a very, very, very successful artist, man. And I was just saying on my last video in regards to the YSL prosecutors, in regards to them trying to involve so many people in their case to prove their point. And this just goes back to, to Durk's situation. And I'm like, bro, you got five dudes that was involved in that attempted hit on Quando Rondo that ended up killing his little cousin, Lil Pal, whatever his name was. There were five dudes involved in that, man. And I keep saying, the more people you involve in your situation, no matter what the situation is, that's just the more chances that something is gonna go wrong. Anybody got children know when it comes to your kids, the best you could do is teach them the right thing. But you still gotta pray to God that when they leave out of your household, that they do the right thing. You still have no control over your kids, whether they do the right things, no matter, you know what I mean? So I just say that to say, you can't involve too many people in your situation, especially for a murder. And you got to understand, look at it like this. Look at it like this. They say it was five dudes involved in that murder for hire. They say they used OTL credit cards to do so. They say they used fake tags when they was there on a rental cars to carry out the hit. They say they flew down there flew out there to California to carry out the hit. Then they say they flew back once the hit was over. So for one, you know they didn't fly out there with guns. So they had to get the guns once they got to California. That's more people that you're involving. They didn't bring their own rental cars because they flew out there. So there's more people you're involving with the rental cars. Fake tags. You know they want that dumb to pack in fake tags with their luggage. So there's even more people you gotta involve with your situation. Yet alone the flights there and back, there's even more people you involving with your situation. Not counting the five people that was involved, their family members, their girlfriends, they homeboys. You know what I mean? The people that they talk to. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you just got to understand, if it's five people involved, you got to know those five people telling at least three other people. So, man, with all that said and done, man, bro, it was so many people that either had a clue who did that to Lil Pop and Lil Quando, or, bro, I don't know what to say, man. I can't believe Durk got all that money and made this type of decisions, man. If you gonna, I'm not a killer, you know what I mean? I'm a working man. But if you're gonna do a murder for hire, man, hire one person, man. Hire two people, but five people, dog. And then you turn around and go and rap about it. You turn around and go and rap about it. people in my comments talk about get back for King Von. I think they trolling me. Da 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 da. In so many words, you don't know about it. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, bro, what the fuck? You rapping about it, and you already got that many people involved in the situation? Come on, Durk. All the millions, man. All the millions, and you still thinking on the street nigga level, bro. Come on, bro. But I was just saying, man, when all the news was going off about the 5 OTL members got indicted or whatever, got arrested yesterday, I was just thinking like, man, how in the hell did they get arrested and Durk not getting arrested? Somebody talking. Well, now we see it ain't Durk that was talking. Durk locked up too. So it ain't Durk that was talking. But you know how them detectives and shit go. They gonna get Durk the opportunity to talk. They gonna get Durk the opportunity to talk. And man, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Durk was a major artist, like one of the biggest artists in the game, and carrying out crimes like this, and he just got off that crime that him and King Von did in Atlanta. That shooting that him and King Von did in Atlanta. From what I was reading, they had evidence that him and King Von was the one doing the shooting, and I guess a technicality or whatever they got off of. And dude still ain't learned his lesson, man. But I guess when you beat a case like that, you think you can keep on beating those type of cases, man. And I don't know, man. But I can tell a lot of people saying Durk knew that them people was closing in on him because he changed, he dropped his flag and he became a Muslim and he started speaking peace and all that. Da 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 da. I don't think Durk knew them people was coming, and it's only one reason why I say that, and I say that because of this new song that he dropped. I ain't listen to it. I don't listen to Lil Durk music because that was too much bad energy, and I don't like bad energy. I can feel it from miles away. Dude music had a lot of bad energy and spirits in it, but dude had a snippet that came down my IG not too long ago. I think it's about a week or two ago. He was promoting one of his new songs that he was dropping, and it was talking about sliding and so other words he was saying, how you checking in with somebody who ain't the shooter, or just so forth on. So many words. And bro, that shit was just cringy, bro. For some reason, bro, that shit made me cringe, because I'm like, bro, you, after all this you done been through, bro, you still getting on these records talking about drilling, bro. And I just feel like if he knew them feds was closing in on him, ain't no way he would have dropped another, song talking about drilling. But like I say, I could be wrong. That's the only reason why I think he didn't know, man. But yeah, man. And obviously, he ain't got no bond, so you know how that go. And to Quando Rondo, it just seemed like Quando Rondo is one of the people, say, quote unquote, people say about some people, God don't play about him. I think Quando Rondo is one of those people who God don't play about. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Rest in peace, King Von. But you seen what happened. You seen what happened to King Von when King Von got the beating on Quando Rondo. You seen what happened to him. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. I'm not condoning none of that, but you seen what happened to him. That's one thing. Number two, you see how those, rest in peace, Lil Pap, you see how those bullets miss Rondo and hit his little cousin, and you know they say he was right there sitting right beside him. That's two. And number three, you see how they don't got Durk up off the streets. And you see Durk was putting money on, you know what I mean, Quando Rondo head. So that's three things that possibly could have went wrong, but happened in Quando Rondo favor. And that's just the things that hit the, you know what I mean, that hit the social media, that made public, that we know about. Not even counting the things that didn't even make the news, that we don't even know about. So man, I say that to say, man, you got to know who you dealing with out here in these streets, man. You got to know who you out here dealing with in these streets. And then another thing too that I was thinking about too, I know Quando Rondo went through what he went through with the feds not too long ago. I don't even think he been sentenced yet. But I do know from what he was saying, from what other people were saying, you know, listen to people who close to his situation, I do know he was able to beat a lot of time that he was facing with that Fed situation. And you know, I don't know what happened between those closed doors. I don't know, you know, Quando Rondo got to talking or whatever. But if it came out that Quando Rondo, you know what I mean, gave the feds a little information on what really happened, I wouldn't even be surprised. Not saying he did, but I wouldn't even be surprised. Wouldn't even be surprised, man. Because you got to know, man, when you in a situation like that with Quando Rondo and you got people, you know what I mean, trying to take your life and stuff, and you involved in the streets like Quando Rondo was involved with the streets, you better believe you hearing who sent that hit at you. You hearing where that hit came from. You better believe that. You better believe that. Them streets talk. And then, you know, he was involved in the gangs and stuff like that. You better believe that. You hearing where that hit came from. And then you got dudes going on platforms like No Jumper and stuff like that, speaking of where that hit came from, and you know what I mean, things like that. So like I say, you know, Quando Rondo, if it come out that Quando Rondo helped the feds out, I wouldn't even be surprised. The time that they say Quando Rondo was looking at. So like I say, man, if any young people see this video, man, any dudes in the streets see this video, if you ain't learned nothing else in 2024, you see these streets is over, man. All this fairy tale and all this fairy tale living in the streets and all that, man, you see all that ain't real. Better go get a job, live the normal way, man. Cause it's real out here, man. It's real out here, man. I seen Durk facing that mug shot. Durk always looked surprised. I can't say, you know what I mean, he looked surprised. But that nigga looked like, he was sick, boy. And you know he knew that mud shot was gonna get out, so you know he tried to hold himself together in that mud shot. But I can see, boy, that nigga was sick, bro, because I don't think he thought this was coming. I think he thought they got away with that. I think he thought he got away with that. But it's hard to get away with something, or it's hard to, you know what I mean? It's hard for something to work when you involve all those people with it. Not involved, like I say, not including the people that they pillow talking to. You know what I mean? So, man, you just gotta know, man. Y'all boys gotta be careful out here, man. But that's my 1-2 on this Durk situation, man. It's junk crazy. I can't believe Durk went out like that with all that money he got, man. Now that money can't do nothing for you, brother. And I ain't never been rich, but I'm sure, bro, doing time in prison as a rich man is that much more harder, knowing the means that you got and the access that you got to things, man. I know that got to be hard doing time, especially sitting in a jail. Cause you know they say jail time way more harder than prison time, especially sitting in a jail cell knowing you got all that money. I can't. Boy, that's crazy, boy. But on the other hand, niggas like Durk, they bring that on themselves. They bring that on themselves, man. Cause there's no way Durk should have been living the way that he was still living, man. After all of the success that he had. And one more thing, we all know Durk was stamped in the streets. Why you still got to keep proving yourself well when people already know that you like that? When people already know, you know what I mean, you don't did certain things in the streets that the hip hop community look up to. Why you still got to keep going out proving yourself? Especially trying to prove people in the comments wrong. Now them same people in the comments that was trolling you, talking about you ain't get back for King Von, da 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 da. Them same people calling you stupid, bro, for carrying out the murder the way that you did, allegedly. You know what I mean? Now them same people calling you dumb. Them same people scrolling on YouTube, scrolling up and down social media in regards to your case, and it's all entertainment to them. See how you can get tricked off the streets, man? That's why you got to be secure with yourself, man. You got to be secure with yourself, man. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. As long as you know you, that's all that should matter. But I'm out of here, man. I ain't going to talk y'all head out too long. Deuces, man. I'm going to come back with another video, though, because I got another point to make about this YSL case, man. But I'm going to let y'all later on. Deuces!